Welcome to Fighting Favorites, the podcast that feels like being a hero when you're playing Capture the Flag. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. That hero feeling. Pulling people out of jail.
Okay, sure.
I'm your hero.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I like to laugh when I'm not supposed to. I think a sunset's best with a pink hue. I love to dance and I like fondue. But my favorite thing in the world is talking with you.
You're welcome. Yes.
I will say, I can't remember if like the rules. I've forgotten the rules, but I feel like if there were a bunch of people in there and you were able to get like everyone out at the same time, cheers would erupt and everyone's like, yeah. I know some it's like you could only do like one at a time.
There are some variation rules where you can do jailbreaks and such.
Exactly. The jailbreaks. They legends were written about it.
You know what? That's like for me, I think that's more of like an elimination dodgeball thing where like you get
also great.
Get a lot of people out. But the catching of the
feeling.
Absolutely.
Yeah, same feeling.
Yeah.
Well, with us today on our podcast Fighting Favorites, we have the Queen of Montana, Mimi, Stacy Grover,
taking her rightful place on the throne.
Ruler of the barren wastelands.
Yeah, many have fought for this wasteland.
Many, yes.
Or just forgot that it was there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And the jester of Boise, we have Jester Nate Van Roosendaal.
Just
a title too.
A meager court jester.
There's too many people in Boise. I just don't know that you have what it takes to.
Wow,
you're not the king yet.
Yeah, Montana's hardly populated.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
wow, thanks, Adam. I'm excited to see what title you give yourself here.
Yeah.
Well, we also have with us today the King of Arizona.
Okay.
Wow. Mr. Todd Oldroyd.
Nice. I'll take it. I thought you were going to dub yourself the king. So
No.
He had to lower everyone else. Raise you up, Todd.
I am a mere pauper of Oregon. Mr. Adam Christensen, myself. Todd, welcome to the podcast.
Thanks. Welcome, Todd.
It's so good to have you. Todd is one of we recently had an episode that we talked about when your coworkers, when your like best friends are working the same shift as you. Todd was one of those people.
Whoa.
If I saw Todd's name on that calendar, I was just like, oh yes, that was.
Is this from the good old Griffles days?
This is the Plasma Center.
This is the Plasma Center. I'm
Wowzers.
just introducing you two to all of my coworkers.
Yeah, you really are.
It's true. Was Emmeline also?
Emmeline was also, but Emmeline and Todd, I don't think ever worked together. Is that right?
No. I was listening to that podcast the other day, and I was like, I don't think I knew her.
Yeah, two different eras. I think Todd came in like as soon as Emmeline was leaving. But
Adam, let's just be real. Your era was just long, okay?
My reign was supreme. I did have a bit of a dynasty, while I was there. But Todd, another thing that we talked about on like maybe the most recent. So I don't know if Todd's heard this one yet, but one of the things I just talked about was hypothetical situations. And me and Todd loved to do hypothetical situations. We talked about like zombie apocalypse, like if you could only take
that is one of your favorite things, right, Adam?
If you could only take like 3 people from the Plasma Center on a deserted island, who would give you like your best chance of survival?
That's fun.
We played like who would beat who in a fight. Like we just did like a hypothetical like MMA bracket of the center. We would do all sorts of stuff. But yeah, me and Todd would love.
Did people hear about your determinations of both the zombie and MMA?
Yeah, and it did exactly what we wanted. Was
Divided the people.
Oh,
Yes.
so hard.
It made
friendships were broken in those conversations.
everybody so mad, and it was so funny.
I feel like half the time we were intentionally gaslighting people.
Yeah.
We were just put two friends against each other. And be like,
Oh,
I don't know,
that's
just to watch them go at it.
That was another fun thing that me and Todd did was gaslighting.
Wow, what a cruel kingdom
What a
you
combo.
sought to
Yes.
to rule over.
But as some friendships wilted, others blossomed. So it was well worth it.
Hence
Yes,
Todd
me.
here.
Hence
Here I am.
Todd.
Yeah.
Wow,
Here
I
on
love
our
that.
podcast, if you've never listened before, what we like to do is we take 16 of our favorite things in the world and we face them off in, an MMA style bracket where they fight each other and we see who's the strongest.
Yeah. We see
And
what
just-
friendships survive.
Just like back in the day, yeah, we have divisions and bonds that are formed.
Yes.
And we just go through the bracket and see what the best of the best is. And this week we have our special guest Todd, who is going to be giving us 16 of his favorite things in the world.
Wow.
Yay.
So, Todd, go ahead and take it away with your bracket.
All right. I'm pumped. I try to make these relatable and not just every single one about fishing.
Yeah, I was going to say,
I noticed
Todd's
the
a
fish on your hat
huge-
and I was worried.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Todd's a huge.
I was worried. Stacey every time is just pass.
Nope. Okay. All right. So here we go. To start things off, we have firework show finales
Ooh,
That's good.
love that.
against driving with the windows down on a nice day.
Ooh, these are good ones, Todd.
This is just we're in the heartland of
Yeah.
America
Yeah,
right
This
now.
is
We really are.
Proud to be an American.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay. Windows
Finale?
down driving
Yes.
on a nice day versus a firework finale. Oh man, that's a tough one to start off.
Here
That
we
is a
go.
tough
I'm gonna
one.
count us down.
Stacy's
And
always
on
keeping us honest.
on the 3, 2, 1. Firework
Windows down
finale.
on a nice day.
Yeah, driving. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you guys don't have
Sorry,
long
Stacey.
hair.
Excuse me?
Oh, we don't have. I thought you said you guys all have
Oh.
long hair. I was like,
Yeah, that's what I heard as well. I was like, Stacey?
Yeah. You have a wig. It counts.
Kind of. Yes, both excellent. Both
Yeah.
Oh,
excellent.
I'm
So
surprised
do
you
you-
guys didn't go with fireworks.
do you not like that, Stacy? Because you have long hair, you don't like that?
I'm an AC kind of girl. I'm just,
Ah.
I feel like it's kind of a dude thing to like roll the windows down and make everybody else suffer.
Make everyone else
Like what, with the music or something?
no with
No,
the
like,
wind.
You know when you're behind, you're like behind
Oh.
someone with their window down, you're just like,
Okay, well, I think you might be thinking like freeway. I don't do that on
No,
like.
yeah, just around town.
I don't do that on like the interstate. It's like when you're around town and you can just.
Or
Yeah.
Todd, give us your
Yeah.
perspective
Yeah.
as the
Yeah.
bracket
Like
over
cruising on a dirt road in the mountains with your windows
here.
down.
Oh,
mm-hmm.
Like
it doesn't get any better.
you can't. I can't think of a
Well, we'll
time.
see.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. All
Oh
right.
yeah, I guess it might get better.
You might be
actually surprised.
watching
I
a
thought-
finale of Wonderful Fireworks.
I thought fireworks was going to take the
Me
cake.
too.
So.
See,
Ooh.
fireworks
I mean-
is also a very good one though.
It is.
Yeah.
But I think this is, I know we've talked about it a few times, but it's kind of like the simple kind of common things versus the rare thing. And this
Yeah.
time the simple one won out for me at least.
Yeah.
It's fair. Respectable. All right. All right. Okay. This is the only one, I promise.
That's
Next
fine.
up,
I'll
we
pretend I
have
like fishing. Yeah, that's fine.
the thrill of reeling in a big fish.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
It felt wrong. I was making myself sick
Yeah.
thinking about
Sure.
not putting this in my
Yeah.
top 16.
That's fine.
I've done that before, so don't worry.
You don't
All
have to
right,
cater
all right.
to us, Todd.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The thrill of reeling in a big fish versus having a deep conversation around a campfire.
Aw.
Adam, wasn't that was one of yours too, I think.
No, I think we've had like 3 different campfire things. I don't know if deep conversation has ever
Ooh,
been one.
okay.
Deep conversation is a little bit of a different vibe.
That is.
To a campfire.
Okay, I think I'm locked in.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Deep conversation, fire.
Yeah, I knew you guys were
Deep conversation, campfire.
That is like an exciting. I have had that before when I've like the excitement of like reeling in a fish. That is exciting to me.
It is.
And it's also been something that's popped up on my like social media recently is just like people like deep sea fishing, and then they just get like this huge fish, and it takes them like hours, and it's just like they get like, oh man, they got like two guys like like holding the rod, and it's like they're like strapped.
These giant rods,
they like gotta let it go for a little bit, and then like I don't know.
But you didn't vote on it. So.
Insane. I figured that one wasn't gonna win, but
yeah, that's fine. I will say why I didn't vote for it, because the one time I reeled in sort of big fish, I thought it was going to be a shark, and I was so terrified to see what it was.
Wait, was this like in a river?
On the back of a kayak in Hawaii fishing, and it was
those
just a big
freshwater
fish.
Sharks will get you. You know.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, the next.
Saltwater.
Well, I won't share that story, but anyway, yeah, sharks are real there.
Yeah, it's true. I've caught a shark before, and it was a little tiny one.
Hammerhead?
And it was scary as heck. No, it's called a smooth hound in California.
Okay.
It was sketchy.
Yeah, whoa. I was terrified it was going to be a shark that we were reeling in.
Wow.
I have a video of it actually, but sorry, that's why I didn't vote for it.
It's all right. Like I said,
fish.
I thought maybe it would be a dark horse, and I'd be surprised.
I know, maybe.
But here's the thing: is I've learned that fishermen or fisherwoman, fisher people,
yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
People who fish, like it is. I don't know. I mean, growing up in Idaho, like there were tons of people who love fishing, and I just never got into it myself. None of my family were into it, but people who I know in Montana or Idaho who love fishing, like it is the end all and be all for them. It is. It is how their soul is fed.
That was,
and
Todd.
I'm like, that's
anytime
amazing.
Todd had a day off, Todd was just like going fishing. She's
like,
I'm waking up like 3 a.m. to get out to.
I can't think of a more
lake
wholesome
in the middle of nowhere,
thing.
and
Bro.
So
it's just good.
Props to you.
Sorry, Todd. We're just trying to feed your. We're trying to feed your ego right now because we shot it down for a second.
But hey, you're not an idiot for putting that on here. All right, Stacy, do you want me to hurry up and go to the next one?
Man, Todd, you should be on every week.
He's like, all right, enough about fish. We don't care. Let's move on. Okay. Next up, we have, and some of these are similar to previous ones, but I think they're different enough to where I'm not like ruining everything.
Yeah, that's
after a long day, showering and getting into clean sheets.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Emphasis on the long day. It's been a long, crappy day.
Yeah.
That happens. And then the next one, when you show someone your favorite movie and they love it just as much as you do.
Oh boy.
I think
I'm locked in.
I think I am too, but Stacy's getting beaten up today.
I don't even know what I'm voting for.
No,
you don't? Okay.
I think Stacy's voted for everyone that's gone through.
Okay.
No, not the first one.
Oh.
All right, count us down, Stace.
Hold on, I have to think about what they were. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Clean sheets.
Favorite movie.
Yeah. Okay. I thought so.
Did the Snacky Media boys both say favorite movie?
Yeah, we did.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Todd. Gosh.
Yeah. So
cheers to you, my good friend.
I almost went
with the pod.
I almost went with that one though, Stacy, because that is a bit of a special thing for me. I am a morning showerer. I'm not really someone that showers like end of day very often, but there are some days where I'm just like, I just need a shower, and that is a very like
the end of day shower.
It
doesn't happen often, but when it does happen.
I don't shower often, but when I do.
I make it count.
The end of day shower stays.
I might even use shampoo.
Yeah.
Easy.
Look, Adam, I don't ever use shampoo, so it doesn't apply here.
I feel you, Nate.
You don't use.
Thank you, Todd.
You don't use beard shampoo.
I mean, I do, but not shampoo in the traditional
shampoo,
sense.
Todd?
Do you use mustache?
Every once in a while, I'll just like get some shampoo and just like put it down. But I don't know if it actually does anything.
I don't know how I skipped over this. I didn't even. It didn't even clock for me that you had a mustache.
It didn't.
I've never seen Todd with a mustache at all.
Oh wow.
It's
a great mustache, Todd.
I've seen Todd with a goatee one time. One semester, Todd grew a goatee, and that was all.
That was allowed?
Yeah, he was off, I think.
Oh, maybe that's what it was. I got kicked out of class one time because I was a little too scruffy, and he made me go home and shave. But
classic. I also nobody's surprised, but that was also something I got kicked out for.
I've been trying to grow it out for
me too,
10 years now. Any day now, it's gonna kick in.
Yeah,
clean shave tonight.
Those supplements I'm swallowing down every morning. They're gonna get.
I'm so excited for when it's gonna happen, Adam.
Just next week on the podcast, just full.
Yeah.
Like the Santa Claus just.
It's actually very long. It's just very wispy, and it doesn't pick up on the camera.
Ew.
Oh man, I forget. What did we even? Oh, the movie. I was like, what did we even vote for?
Yeah. It's just so important to me when I show someone something, or like if you show someone a YouTube video and they laugh, because like sometimes you'll like show show someone something and you're like, this is so funny, and they just stone face, and you're just like, well, okay.
So here's my question.
And it's so awkward holding your hand out.
Yeah.
In that scenario, would you rather have a courtesy laugh or just dead silence?
Courtesy laugh.
I hate courtesy laughs.
Save my ego a little bit.
Totally.
Yeah.
No, I think I would rather somebody say, I did not enjoy that than somebody like, oh yeah, that was funny.
Like when you can tell they're not sincere, they're like, oh yeah, that was really good.
No, I mean, not for me.
The alternative is just them not reacting. Like, absolutely not. I cannot. I will think about that for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Like, I can't have that.
That's why I don't really share funny videos. I'll post them on my story, but I never share like a fail video because I'm like, I don't know people's sense of humor, and they might think I'm a horrible person.
Admittedly, I have so much anxiety. Anytime I'm gonna like text somebody a video, I'm like, oh gosh, I hope they like this.
I know.
No, Nate's thing is that he always gives like a lot of qualifiers to something.
That's
like,
true. That is
Nate's
true.
like, and you might not like this, and it might not be something that you really care about or have ever seen, and it's okay if you don't like it, because I barely even like. I don't even know why I'm sharing it with you, and it might be from your perspective something that you don't really connect with, so it's fine. But here's this thing that I wanted to share with you,
Adam. Your Nate impression is scary good. That is like, wow, I feel so seen and also somehow laughed at. I don't know.
Stacy's gonna get mad at us. We gotta keep
We're 20 minutes in.
All right. Okay, next up we have making a witty comeback instantaneously.
Oh, man.
Versus when you make a move in a board game that advances you and enrages the entire table.
Wow, this was built for Adam.
Oh,
it really was.
Those are like, those were plucked from my soul. Those are two things that are very important to me.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Me too. 3, 2, 1.
Witty comeback.
Yeah.
Or witty comeback, yeah.
Oh, man. That hurt, though.
I was going to say.
That changed me inside, and I didn't like it. But that was...
Some part of you died.
Yeah. I love when it comes, right away. And you can say it. That's why that guy got offended, I think, is because he didn't have a funny comeback.
Well, we can't talk about this right now because we did not talk about this before.
Just cut it out.
What you're talking about, Stace.
Just cut it out.
Okay. Cut it out.
But yeah, I feel like you get way less offended if you're able to come back with a, something funny.
Yeah. It's not our words that are hurting people. It's the fact that they're not smart enough to come up with us on our level.
Yes.
It's not my fault. You're bad at banter.
Hey, get good, okay? If your feelings are hurt, get better.
That's on you.
Talking to me.
Oh,
Please agree.
Yeah.
Leave a comment if you agree with Stacy.
Yes, please.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, up next we have when you grill or smoke something like meat. I'm not talking. Yeah. Grill or smoke something on a smoker, and it turns out perfect. Versus, and this is kind of like Stacy's a couple weeks ago, but it's different. Seeing rare wildlife. You had mentioned previous, like going on a walk and seeing wildlife, and there was like goats and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm talking like you're seeing something
like a
that
moose.
Moose, mountain lion,
or something. Yeah.
Rhino at the zoo.
Rhino at the zoo. Yeah.
Sometimes it comes out and you get to see it.
Watching a nature documentary.
Okay,
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. Rare
animal.
No, not. I was thinking you said rare, and I was thinking rare steak, and I said rare too. I meant to grill one, but I lost. I think you guys both went with the
rhinoceros.
I like grilling something perfect. That's what I like.
Oh, that's funny.
Todd, so how long did it take you to like? I don't know. I've heard because just smoking it for one, it takes so long. So it's like. I can imagine it would take like a few times to get that well, like, or was that something you just watched a YouTube video and you're like, oh, I can do it just fine?
No, I feel like you can just watch a YouTube video and make something that's like edible that people say like, oh yeah, this is pretty good.
Okay.
But it took a couple times to get it where people are like, holy cow, this is the best brisket I've ever had.
Ooh.
Like,
okay. So is brisket your meat of choice then?
Smoking.
Because I know you don't. I know you don't like fish
brisket.
really, which is funny.
Yeah, I like fish, but my family doesn't, so I don't keep them that often.
I feel like I always remember you saying like, yeah, I don't really like to eat fish very much.
Yeah, well, I like eating fish, but the problem is I like the fish, so I catch them, I like to admire them, and then I want to let them go nice and healthy.
Yeah.
So I'm like the stereotypical fly fisherman.
You are. That's exactly what my brother
obsessed with catch and release, but I'll eat fish.
I watched a Gordon Ramsay video a really long time ago about how to make a steak, and that's how I make steaks now. And I am now so critical of every other steak that I eat because I'm just like, this is
so your steak game's pretty strong then, Adam.
My steak game's pretty good. I can make a pretty good steak.
Well, I think we're gonna have to have a barbecue, and you make us some steak, and Todd makes us a brisket.
Yeah.
All right.
And we show up.
And we show up. Yeah.
Where is this taking place? Are you doing it in Arizona or?
Boise's still in the middle of everybody there. I'm just saying.
Just saying. Okay. It's good to know.
All right. Nice. Okay. Let's see. All right. Up next, we have the aha when a difficult concept makes sense.
Okay.
So I'm kind of thinking didactically. You can apply it to whatever you need. There's been like a few of like when you get a skill, things like that. If you want to apply that, sure. But I was thinking kind of more didactic. And then versus when you have a big pump at the gym and you just feel great.
Oh no.
Ooh. Speaking of Stacy's soul this time.
That is my soul, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm locked in.
Yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Pump.
The aha moment.
Oh no!
I just wanted to throw it.
Is this a joke, Stace?
Wait, are you actually?
He just woke up and chose violence.
Are you actually going with pump, or are you going with the?
No, the aha moment.
Wow, I'm
the personal
shocked.
trainer.
I'm shocked.
I just want.
I think we might need to cut this whole episode.
Everybody unfollow Health Coach Stacy G. Mass unfollowing.
No, follow her if you want big aha moments, okay?
Yeah.
Follow her and then unfollow her so that she
I have
feels
to say that, Adam, you teaching me how to use a Google Sheet was an aha moment. I feel like it changed my life.
Okay. Well, as long as I'm involved, I'm not mad anymore.
And a pump can happen anytime for me, okay?
A pump's so common. I mean...
Yeah, I'm always impressed by my muscles.
I'm always just like...
Okay, Todd, give us some, like, an example you were thinking of, like, of an aha. Do you have one in mind that you're thinking of?
I don't have a specific one. I just think it's cool to... like I'm in dental school right now. And when I started, I just like every day, I just felt like I was just an idiot, just drowning. And like, I'm just a complete moron. Like, I don't know why I'm here. And then now I'm in my 3rd year and I look back and I'm like, I don't know why I thought it was so hard. Like just like over time. And there was just a lot of little aha moments along the way. I'd be like studying with buddies. We'd be talking about something. All of a sudden I'd be like, holy crap, I get it. Oh yeah. Like we're good.
Yeah.
Especially in study groups when you start like vocalizing it and you realize, oh, I do get it. That's a special moment for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty
a good
cool.
one.
Well, shout out to aha.
That is a good one.
Shout out.
Aha. Aha. Okay.
Aha.
Next up, when your team makes a buzzer beater or a big comeback in the last few moments.
That's speaking to all of us.
Yeah, we love that.
Good. Yeah, I wanted to separate you at first, so I isolated and then bring us together.
Well, I mean, we don't know. I mean, this next one could be.
It could be. Yeah.
Okay, when your team makes a buzzer beater versus when someone pays for your food anonymously.
Okay. I'm locked
anonymously. Wow.
Never happened for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the car in front of you at a drive-through, or
Todd's like it's only hot people.
You know what
that
it means.
I was gonna say. Tell me what this is like, Todd. Living this beautiful life.
Still hasn't happened.
I can't remember the last time I paid for a meal.
Yeah. Todd's like every day. People are just like, I'm sorry, I have to give this to you.
Sponsorship deals, just
all right. 3, 2, 1.
Buzzer beater.
Buzzer beater.
Buzzer beater. Yeah, I couldn't remember what it was. I was like, yeah, buzzer beater.
Okay, tell me about that. I literally, I don't think that's ever. I mean, not anonymously, like. Friends or family, we buy each other dinner or whatever, but anonymously, that sounds...
Yeah, so like it's only happened to me twice with my wife. We were on a date. It was Valentine's Day a couple years ago. We were at a restaurant. We're just like talking and stuff. And then the waiter just brings our check and is like, oh, hey, someone paid for your dinner. And then they just they wrote a little note to us on our receipt that was like, oh, it's so nice to see young people like with their phones down or something like that. Wow. And then
that is adorable. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And that's a good, we still talk about that like every Valentine's Day. Just like a good, it's cool.
Wow.
People are good.
That's pay it forward one day.
That is awesome.
Yeah. We just talk about it.
I hope to do that one day.
Oh man.
Maybe we should start doing it, guys. Maybe it's like the universe isn't doing it for us because we're like,
we need to build up some karma.
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe
that would be fun.
Well, I can't talk about that. Never mind. That was before.
Maybe if you didn't make fun of your coworkers, Stacy, you could build up karma.
Maybe
you're kind of in karma deficit right
maybe
now.
People have paid for your meal before, Stacy, and then the waiter comes up and you're like, hey, have you ever waited tables before? And then they're like,
it's nice to see you actually working.
This is actually going to be more expensive than we thought it was going to be.
Oh, sorry. There's an instant gratuity now.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's so funny.
All right. Buzzer beater. What's like a moment in sports when you guys moment came to your head?
Oh my gosh, Dame time. Remember when Damian Lillard made that 3 to make the playoffs?
Yes. The step back 3 against
phenomenal.
Yeah. Oh.
And it was over someone too.
So good. Paul George, I believe.
Yeah.
That's
What comes to mind for me?
Dame is cold. Dame is cold.
Oh, and he did the wave goodbye. Oh, because
good.
it was versus the Thunder, and it was him and Paul George and Russell Westbrook, and Russell Westbrook was talking so much smack.
Sounds like Russell Westbrook.
They were they were infuriating, and that step back three to just seal the game. That is the best one.
Yeah,
that is the best one,
sure.
Stacy.
There's some good Ray Allen ones from back in the day, but I'll let that one slide too. Yeah.
Well, as somebody who doesn't watch a lot of professional sports, I was at a Boise State game, and I am just kicking myself right now that I can't remember his name. He was a senior point guard. He was easily one of the best players the team had seen in years. And he just had ice in his veins. And he actually did this like 2 or 3 times in the season, but one that I was at, they were down by 2 and literally threw in from the sideline, caught it right on the 3, got it just in time to win the game. It was
perfect.
One of the most incredible things I'd ever seen in my life.
Do you guys like them more in soccer or not soccer, in basketball or in football?
Basketball for sure.
I'm a basketball.
I think basketball is more like definitive because in football it's like however much time you have.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
But
you
basketball
can move it up just enough
much
to get the field goal at the last second. Which is still exciting, but basketball it's just like
the
so
Ducks
fast.
just did that in their last game.
I think that's good.
Fine.
Yeah.
Just like the energy of the crowd too. That's like half the feeling.
Yeah.
But I almost like a football crowd more than I like a basketball crowd. I don't know why. I feel more pumped at a football game, but I like that buzzer beater moment better in a basketball game. I don't know why. No reason.
All right.
Good to know.
Okay, last one.
Okay.
We have warm dessert a la mode.
That's
your
one
pick.
of my.
I'm thinking like Dutch oven peach cobbler, but you can, whatever speaks to your soul. And then versus waking up, unzipping the tent, and just having a gorgeous view. Sorry, Adam.
Oh, I love that.
Locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah, real struggle for Adam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Dessert
camping view.
That's fun. That's fun.
Yeah.
Sorry, Adam.
That's fun.
Yeah, there was camping. Yeah.
I brownies with ice cream is like one of our OG
That was on one of the first episodes.
Yeah, that was the first episode.
One.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The first episode. And it's actually in the original theme song that I wrote that I cut.
Oh yeah, I wish that we could listen to that again.
Yeah, I mean, you could. Yeah, but I cut it because it was possibly copyright for what's the song? The Sound of Music song. The Favorite Things.
Favorite Things. Yeah.
Yeah. I took a line from that song and I was like, I don't know, so I just decided not to. But now I'm like, probably shouldn't have. But I mean, I don't hate a view. A view is nice.
It's not just a view, Adam. You have to have camp.
I don't hate it.
Unzip the tent into the view.
I like the night of camping. I don't like the morning waking up for camping.
Cold.
Yeah, it's cold and it's just like a bad night's sleep, and then I'm like, oh, I'm eating like sausages on a paper plate, and I don't know.
Oh.
I'm just not a fan. I don't know what it is.
I like the disgust that you had in your voice talking about paper plates.
Yeah.
For those poor people that eat off of paper plates.
I don't know. Well, no, I like paper plates inside.
You don't have to defend paper plates. It's fine.
I love paper plates, okay?
Stand on their own.
And that brings us to our sponsor, Paper Plates.
It sure does.
Dixie.
Dixie. Was that the last of
That was the
round
last
one?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that brings us to our sponsor, Paper Plates. Take it away.
Wait,
And we're back.
Just how I thought that would go. Nice.
Yeah, crazy how much time you got to really take a break there, huh, Todd?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was just good to get to know you guys better.
Yeah.
That was
The sun's coming up, and we're ready for round 2.
Yeah.
All right.
After that campfire discussion we all just had.
Yes.
Okay,
Elite
perfect.
8 here.
So we have in the Elite 8, driving with the windows down on a nice day versus having a deep conversation around a campfire.
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
tough ones.
Yeah, I'm ready.
3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Deep
Campfire.
conversation.
Fire. Yeah.
Nice.
Love it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing very good at splitting the room. I was hoping there'd be more contention.
I mean, I think I've been opposite of the winning side
have.
almost every single time.
Well,
so-
that's
You
perfect.
have to agree, Todd.
That-
That's
yeah,
fine.
there-
There's three of
that's
us.
good.
with
so.
3 people,
Yeah.
you are technically splitting, I think, every single time.
And Stacy,
Unless-
I'm always just happy when we're on the same side because
Isn't it nice?
it's a nice
Isn't
change
it
of
nice?
pace.
All right. I'm going to break this up.
All right. Next up, we have when you show someone a favorite movie and they love it just as much as you do versus making a witty comeback instantaneously.
Gosh.
Locked and loaded. 3, 2, 1. Witty comeback.
Movie? Oh.
Yeah.
Witty comeback one.
Hey, Stace, we're on the same team. You and me.
Wow.
Forget about
yeah,
that other
first
guy.
time this whole episode.
Forget about that other guy. Ugh. Yeah.
Who invited him anyway?
Yeah,
He didn't even show
yeah.
up on time.
Yeah.
You're right. Sorry. I am the third wheel. I get it.
Yeah.
The fourth in this case, but not a
It's
good
like,
way.
where
Necessary,
am I?
Nate. You're necessary nonetheless, okay?
Yeah. I'm going to match with Nate next round so that I can do the same thing to Stacy.
Well, then
There
we're
we
all
go.
going to match.
No, those were both. That was a tough matchup, but
Yeah,
not mad about the
that
witty
is a
comment.
tough matchup.
Yeah.
I love both of those things.
Definitely.
But just being witty and
feels good. I know.
it feels like winning in a social situation.
It does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Feels like you just here's you're level with the other person, and then you just do the little bit,
Well,
and you're just
I mean,
a step above them.
I know that Stacy was joking about when people don't have the witty comeback, but then if it keeps going between the two of you, perfection.
You're friends.
That's
Perfection.
good. Then you're
I know.
friends.
It's like
Yeah.
an established
Yes.
friendship at that point.
Once they get on your level, you can be friends.
You finally find someone who's competent enough.
Yes.
Tough for Stace, but when she does,
it is.
it's the best.
All my competence and my big words and stuff. Hence my voting for the aha moments.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your
yeah,
brilliance is truly
Yeah,
unmatched.
shining through. Yes.
All right. Next up, we have seeing rare wildlife
Okay.
versus the aha moment with when a difficult concept makes sense.
Mm.
Speaking of aha moments.
There we are again.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Aha
moment.
moments. Yeah.
I knew we were all going to vote on that one together. I said it.
Stacy, you're so smart.
Bringing us
I
together.
know. Adam tried to split me out of the group, and I said, no, no, Adam,
there was
that's not
nothing.
gonna
Yeah, there was
happen.
nothing I could do. There was
No,
nothing
no,
I
no.
could do.
Not today.
Mm-mm.
Nah.
Aha.
Aha.
Aha. Yeah, with an exclamation point, ideally.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Should we finish up the Elite Eight?
Yes.
Man,
Oh.
cruising through it.
I sure hope so.
Well, let's just skip this one.
Okay. No.
End now.
No.
Shake things up.
All of your favorite things are valid here, Todd.
Yeah.
Okay, we have when your team makes a buzzer beater or a big comeback versus waking up. I'll even cut out the tent part. Waking up to a gorgeous view.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
Wait.
That's interesting
Okay.
for Adam.
Buzzer beater
Wait.
versus just a gorgeous view.
Yeah.
Ooh, man.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
yeah.
Locked
3,
in.
2, 1.
Buzzer
Gorgeous
A
view. Wait, did you go
And I
buzzer beater,
knew
Adam?
it. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I thought
Honestly,
about that
I
one, 'cause
literally
like
just
the
changed my
excitement
mind
around it.
3 seconds before I voted. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we both did.
It
Nate.
did make
Oh, yeah.
me more excited for the other one, but a buzzer beater's just.
I love that excitement.
It's
I
one of
literally-
those like memories that just will always stand out, like for the rest of your life, kind of a thing. You know.
That's true.
I don't know. I that's what I was thinking too. I was like, man, those moments are so good. But then I literally thought about opening up the tent in the morning and looking out and seeing mountains, and my brain was like, duh, that's the right one. And I was like, yeah, that is just way
All
too
right,
good.
That's fair. And that's fair.
True.
That's the name
And
of the
that's
game.
fair.
That's fair.
Adam's gonna allow that one to move forward, even though he was outvoted.
Fair.
All right.
Sweet of
You
you. Yeah.
guys.
The king of fighting favorites here.
Yeah.
All right. Final four, folks.
Okay.
Wow.
Buckle up. Here we go.
Mhm.
Here we go.
Deep conversation around a campfire versus making a witty comeback instantaneously.
Oh no.
Oh no.
no.
These are
Okay.
interesting. I guess not.
3, 2, 1.
Witty
Ready,
Come back. Yeah.
I mean, it's just so
Go to
good.
the top for me. I love a good
It's
witty
just
comeback.
so good.
Yeah.
I don't know. In my mind, I guess I'm changing it in my mind, but I now I'm just kind of convinced about the witty banter thing.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
think you're thinking banter.
Yeah,
And
but
I
the
think-
comeback
Which is fine.
really is great
You-
too.
Do you guys? Would you guys prefer
Banter is great.
a witty comeback to someone you dislike, or like a witty comeback with banter with someone you do like?
Banter with someone I do like.
Yeah, I think same with Stace.
No, you're the
No,
opposite.
I'm a villain. I like to shoot back and then just have silence.
I like a
I'm a
comeback.
I'm-
Who don't
If-
I like?
Can like
Yeah.
just
Target.
imagine like
Target acquired.
somebody because a comeback gets the idea that they shot first, right?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
So-
Exactly. Yeah, I'm not condoning bullying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
right.
just imagine you're just like in front of a group of people, and then they say something to you that's a little bit like
Yeah.
snarky, and
Yeah.
then you drive it home with a hammer, and you get like one of those
Oh,
reactions
yeah.
from the group.
Okay, well,
Just-
both are great.
Think about that.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
good. That's the better feeling.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Not better because you're actually like making
Adam's
a
like,
friend versus
my
an
thing is
enemy.
right.
Listen, I'm not saying it's morally better. I'm saying it feels better.
Okay, that's
The
fine.
witty banter back and forth between
It's nice.
that's a good time.
Great.
Yeah,
It's a good
that is a
time.
good time.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
Okay, well, it won.
Okay.
Glad it did.
The aha moment when a difficult concept
Aha
makes
moment.
sense versus waking up to a gorgeous view.
Oh, that one's hard. We already know
Ow.
where Adam's going. Do we side with Adam?
I
Or
don't
does
think
he
so.
surprise us like I did with the
Maybe
aha
I
moment?
surprise.
Maybe
I'm
maybe
full of
maybe Adam
surprises.
wants to ride the wave to the top.
Maybe
with us,
I'm
you know.
full of
Maybe you don't want to know what it's like to win for once.
Maybe I'm full of
Okay.
surprises. Said
Buzzer
the most.
beater. All right, here we
Maybe
go, guys.
Full of surprises.
3, 2, 1.
Gorgeous view.
Sunset. Rise. View.
Wait, what did you say? Okay.
I said sunset, but I meant the view.
How about you just replace it with
Stacey
your
just-
own favorite?
Stacey's just like a cherry Coke. Wait, what were the options?
Divide and conquer.
A cherry Coke. She picks one that laws before. You know what? Actually, exotic animals.
Feeling cool. Okay.
Actually, Stacey's gonna bring back Botox.
That's fair. That's a fan favorite amongst the ladies. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
it is.
Gosh.
Yeah.
I've been told.
Cherry Coke. No, okay. So
Okay.
yeah, the gorgeous
This
view.
is gorgeous view versus
Witty
witty
banter.
comeback. Is that
That's
the final?
Ooh,
Final
wow.
one, witty comeback and gorgeous view.
Something, wholesome
Yeah.
versus something a little self-satisfying.
Yeah.
Which one's the
Both have their
wholesome one?
place.
I'm not
Yeah.
following.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
Todd's like, look, they both have a
Okay,
place.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Witty
Gorgeous
comeback.
view. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh!
Oh,
Yeah.
I
I knew.
Wow,
Stacey.
I rode the wave all the way to the top just to crash at the end.
Stacy Grover
Play
is
your
our
cards
winner
right,
this
Nate.
week.
Play
Yeah,
your
Stace
cards
gave me
right.
some false hope here. Witty comeback going all the way to the
Witty
top.
comeback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh my gosh. Todd, is that
when
what
I
you were
heard
expecting?
it, that connected to me so much that I was
It
just
did.
like,
It's the timing too, where it's just
Yeah.
like it.
He
you
did
don't
say
have to like think
instantaneously,
about
yeah.
it and like, ugh.
Yeah, Todd, is that what you were expecting here?
no, I mean, I don't know which one I was expecting you guys to
fishing.
pick, but
Yeah,
I was
Fish.
so sure you were going to
was
say
gonna-
fishing. Yeah.
Todd,
Yeah.
do you have any memories of a good witty comeback that you had, a good comeback moment? Do you have any? It's okay if you don't. I don't think I can think. I can remember the feeling more than I can remember the things that I said.
He can think
but-
of one. I see it. He knows one. He just
No, I was going to say, I can think of like experiences. Like at the Plasma Center, I can think of a few, but I can't remember like what I said. I just remember like
That it happened.
certain individuals who
Yeah.
were being real cranky, coming at everybody and just shooting off one and then silence for like 15 minutes. So everyone can just go back to doing their thing.
It's a good feeling.
That is a good
Especially
feeling.
like when that's another thing for me. This is just for you and me, Todd. But where when
Well, we can
there's
leave now, Nate. It was
when
nice
there
to meet you
when
all.
there when there's somebody that like are kind of universally hated by everybody else, like they're just like a problem person that does not like get along with everybody, and they just like make problems, and they just get like up in everyone else's business.
Maybe who deserves it a little bit.
Yes, when they're deserving of it.
Mm.
Yeah, I only want to punch someone in the face if they deserve it. You know,
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
but-
honestly, like Todd, the scenario that you were describing where somebody, especially if they're like going after other people or just being snippy,
Yeah.
I hadn't even really considered that this whole time, and I can't even say that that's something I've done, but just you saying that, I was like, oh yeah, that
it
totally
feels good.
deserves it, you know?
Feels
Yeah.
good. It's
Yeah.
a good
That's good.
feeling.
Were
Yep.
there a lot of snarky or snippy people at
Yeah.
Griffles?
all
People,
the time.
yeah, it was just, it
I guess a lot
felt
of
like
people
a
do it
high
in the
stress
morning.
environment, even though it wasn't like a super high stress environment. I
Yeah.
feel like everyone was just kind of on edge.
Everyone was
Mm.
stressed, even though they didn't need to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cried
Well,
there a
I'd
handful of
rather
times.
go to a place where people are a little more stressed than they about the job than
Yeah.
just
More
being like,
efficient. You know,
Yeah,
but it came at a price. Came at a price. Man, well, what a great week.
Yeah, those were,
If you,
Todd, those were
Yeah.
genuinely
Those were great.
fantastic.
and if you want to see some more of Todd, you can catch him on his
Catching
YouTube channel.
You can catch him catching fish.
Ooh.
Catching
Yep.
fish on his YouTube channel. The Fishing Circle, is that what it's called? Todd?
Yep, just fishing circle,
Oh,
one
just
word.
Fishing
Yep.
Circle.
Yep.
Ooh,
It's
that's awesome.
actually a pretty popular YouTube channel.
With
I-
surprise, Adam coughs.
That I what?
I don't know how, but
Actually, people
it
like
was,
it.
It was so funny because I was literally with Todd one day at the Plasma Center, and then a donor just came in, and he's like, "Hey, you've got like that like YouTube channel about this place nearby for fishing," and Todd was just like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Oh, I really love your stuff, man." And then he just like walked away, and I just did a slow turned to Todd. Just like, excuse me? Because it was just something he had never shared with any of us. But he actually does a really good job, and he
surprisingly does a great job.
I don't know how. The dude is an idiot, but his content is okay.
Listen, if you knew Todd like I knew Todd. No. Todd's in dental school. He's smart. But yeah, what a pleasure. If you want to catch, or you can follow him. Do you have social media? No,
I do, but I'm probably worse than Nate at checking my Instagram.
Well, there you go.
And don't follow.
Todd,
follow his wife.
I'm sorry, that is something I will gladly take first place. So if you want to take a second or third, be my guest. But
okay, all right, I'll take second.
You can follow me and Stacy. We appreciate
it.
We love a follow. We love a like. We love a comment. A share. Whatever you want to do. You can follow Stacy at StaceSpace886 or at Health Coach Stacy G if you're looking to get that pump on
or that motivation that you didn't know you needed.
The aha moment.
The aha moments. Stacy has all those.
You can follow Nate at the Nate Van. I don't know why you would. There's nothing. There's nothing
like,
going on there.
You want to follow a ghost?
Yeah.
That is exciting.
If you're looking to up the amount of people you're following,
if
nothing bad will happen if you
your follow ratio. Throw me a follow.
Yeah. Or you can follow me at CAdamR, or you can follow us at Fighting Favorites. And comment and like there. I like those too.
Yeah, we sure do.
It's been a great week. And we've talked a lot about Todd's favorite things, but you know what my favorite thing is?
What?
Surprising everybody and going with a great view. That's right. I'm flipping the decision. Great view.
The buzzer beater switch up.
The buzzer beater switch up.
Illegal.
Tell your friends about our show. Whew. Just wanted to get that in before you turned off the episode. Just turn to someone nearby and play a little game called Have You Ever Listened to Fighting Favorites? Then a couple weeks pass, and before you know it, you're both just laughing and gabbing away about the latest episode. What I'm really offering is a chance to emotionally connect with that person. You're welcome. Also, please submit your favorite things to fightingfavorites@gmail.com. You could give us one thing, a whole list, and we'll put it on our show. Also, go ahead and follow us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, pretty much anywhere you are doing social media these days. And you can follow us on Reddit too, at r/fightingfavorites, and have discussions with other people about the podcast or just about some of your favorite things. And while you've got your phone out, go ahead and follow us on your podcast app, and you can get the episode directly downloaded into your feed. Leave us a review on Spotify, Amazon, Apple Podcasts, and if you write a review on Apple Podcasts, be sure to include your favorite thing in the review, and we'll see if it has what it takes to battle it out against other people's favorite things on our Fighting Fridays poll. That's it. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.